Hello, this is Scott White from Glasshouse Home Safety. Welcome to another Toasted Tuesday. Today I want to talk to you about why Queensland licensing requirements just don't cut the mustard when it comes to smoke alarm testing. Now I've got a fire background. I actually did my apprenticeship with a fire company called Wormels back in 1987. So I've started with fire. And I am an electrician too, a licensed electrician. Now, at the moment, in order to test smoke alarms, there is no requirement for licensing. Most testing companies are not QBCC licensed or are electricians, because all they do is come in and press a button, tick a box saying that it's working, give it a bit of vacuum. But they have no training to recognise other influences, environmental influences, structural, distances between devices, distances off walls, distances away from fans and other things. Now, if I wanted to do detection in a commercial premises, I would have to get a Cert 2 in fire detection and alarm systems of QBCC. Stringent training. Go through a code, Australian Standards 1670, which goes through all about how fire works, spacing off walls, all of the requirements, getting a total understanding of how fire is detected. Now, at the moment in Queensland, if you're an electrician, you're able to install smoke alarms. That is simply because they're powered by 240 volts. You don't even need the QBCC licence for fire detection and alarm systems. You just need your electrical licence. So what that means is, if the installers are electricians, they're able to do it, but they probably have very little idea about the other influencing factors that I'm talking about. Spacing, distances, that sort of thing. Things that make a difference. The Emergency Fire and Safety Amendment 2016 made a note that it's crucial, the recommendations made a note that it's crucial for the type and positioning and interconnectedness of smoke alarms has been critical to their function in alerting people for fires. And what I'm suggesting is that a lot of electricians have the licence and they can go in and install them, but if you ask them how far between what's the maximum distance between two smoke alarms, or what's the minimum distance off a wall, they wouldn't know. The funny thing is, if you have an electrical licence, you can just go straight to QBCC and ask for the detection and alarm licence without any testing whatsoever, without any checks. So an electrician can then just go off and do commercial buildings. It's a little bit short, isn't it? It's pretty obvious that, testing is the worst. Testing companies are the worst because they don't even have to have anything. But I think if anyone is installing a smoke alarm, they need to be well aware of all of the requirements. That means being fully familiar with AS 1670, not just the Australian standard AS 3000 for electrical installations, which really only addresses how to connect them. Nothing about where to put them. And that's why I think it needs improvement. That's just my opinion. I'm in a position where I have both licences. I'm fully confident with the ability of our team to look at an alarm and not just see whether it's working, but whether it's in the right spot, whether it will actually work in a true fire situation. let alone being well aware of the AS 1670.4, which is the sound code, for sound penetration. That's something that no electrician would have looked at, and that's crucial because there's no use an alarm working if people can't hear it. So I hope that you can see that there is a distinct advantage in your testing company being an electrician and having a QBCC licence in fire detection and alarm systems. That's where I think our company can provide a better service and even at a lesser cost. So thank you for listening, and I'll speak to you again on Safety Saturday.